Hi and welcome to this week's video. Today is another hair day. Of course it is. What the hell else could it be? You guys don't really like any of my other videos, do you? Today I'm bringing you another hair video, specifically a hair transformation video, specifically before you guys like sue me in the comments. It's a wig video. Today we're just going to do a hair transformation without the commitment, as I'm a really big fan of on this channel. On this channel I really like to do like hairstyles, but not the commitment. This one is brought to you by Irresistible Me. I've been working with this brand for maybe 2 years now. Honestly, I think I've been working with them. They were one of like my first brands that ever wanted to like collaborate. Although it says, look, right over here, right on the box, hair extensions. They actually sent me a real fully lace wig, fully human haired lace wig. Have you seen this color? I don't actually own a wig that's fully red or pink or any of that. It's always like either an ombre or it's like black or whatever. So I decided that it's time to take my red hair wig virginity. As you can see, it's fully lace. What that means is that it's not weft. This is actually a 360 knotted wig. As you can see from over here, this is all a lace. Essentially, it's a lace front. It's just a never-ending lace front. And what that means is that anywhere you part the hair, it's going to look like a scalp. So yeah, today I'm going to be putting this onto my head and we're going to be transforming this hair into this hair. A link of this bad boy is going to be down in the description box below. Without further ado, we're going to be jumping into the wig putting on process. Wig application process is what I meant to say to sound more professional. First thing that we are going to do is actually hide this hair, because obviously it needs to go somewhere. Obviously the less hair you have, the easier it's going to be hiding it. I'm just parting all of my hair down the middle, just to separate it. Again, nothing too fancy. I know some people, they just tuck all of their hair under a wig cap, but I think that's the like literally least effective thing you could do, since you're never going to get like an even thing. It's always going to be quite bumpy. So we're gonna try to flatten it out as much as possible, and then we're going to just separate our ends into 3 strands and just braid it all down. That's it. That's my Oscar-winning performance. Boom! Now that we look like Heidi, I'm just going to pin these at the back. I've done this so many times on my channel. If you don't know how to do it yet, what the hell? Once you have everything kind of tucked in a similar sort of pretzel formation, you could take your wig cap, tuck all your hair in, pull the wig cap back, and voila! We have made a new head. Now it's time to actually customize a wig. Duh. You see all of this? This is excess lace. You cut off how much you want. I usually always just cut up to where like the first bit of hair starts. Sometimes I'll chop into it more depending how much hair, like baby hair, I actually want. I'm just gonna cut into it right over there, and we're gonna start cutting around the hairline. I'm cutting into the actual hairline because I know that I'm not going to need this much hair, so this could, you know, all be tossed kind of. And we're back to where we started. Woo! Probably going to actually cut more off once it's actually on my head, but for now we just took off all the excess. This wig actually comes with these type of clips, which is, you know, the ones you snap open and snap close. These are very good because it means that it's going to be very secure. You could take these off if you want. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and remove this bit here, which is at the very, very front, because I don't feel like that bump. Hiya. Ooh, I look like I'm from the 80s. So this wig is already pretty tight without even gluing it down, which is a great sign because there are some wigs that are so big that even when you glue it down, you need to kind of like overlap some of it. Cool, so I actually kind of really like the fit, so I'm now just going to snap everything in place. Just open it, put it under our wig cap, so you can even push the wig cap back a bit and just snap it close. Great. So you can leave it as is, but I still like to, you know, glue everything down. So now here comes the fun bit. This is what I use. I've seen this everywhere and I bought it for myself. This is the Schwarzkopf Got to Be super glue, styling gel, not super glue. It's for hair, it's meant for hair. So this one's clear. If you do get the yellow one, there's the same exact thing, but it's yellow. The actual gel itself will be white, which I've heard a lot of people say that it can show up under the wig cap, so. Slowly just start building it on. So now I've just applied it all over my own natural hairline. Next up is the hair dryer. Let me go grab my baby. First of all, it's always on the cold setting. So all I do is I literally do this for 20 seconds and then immediately lay the cap onto the glue. I'm gonna show that right now. Great, so now we just lay everything down. Look. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have this bandana. I specifically use this usually for my wig drying, and once I lay it exactly how I want it in place and without like moving it too much. Now I usually say it needs about, I don't know, 20 minutes to dry, and at this point I'd usually start doing my makeup, but I already did this. So I'm just going to read a book while this dries because I've nothing better to do. And then I'll be back in like 20 to 30 minutes. Cool, okay. Cool, so time has passed and now it's time to remove this. Yeah, cool, okay. Great, now that we've glued it down and it's dried and everything, it's time to decide kind of what we're gonna do with it. Obviously, I don't actually know what I feel like doing with it. So that's how you completely change your hair, everything really, in a matter of 2 hours. Great, so this is the entire freaking look. I think it looks spectacular. I mean, it's literally, it's like so simple, but it like completely changes everything, obviously, because all of a sudden my hair is long and healthy and, you know, red. If I could recommend a wig to a super starter person with wigs, I definitely actually recommend this wig or this brand. As I said, this wig is by Irresistible Me Extensions. Obviously they have extensions, but they have really good human haired wigs. This is, I think, my third wig of theirs, and as I said, it's fully lace. So I believe the color of this is Rosewood, and you could pick whatever length you want. Cool, I'm not gonna bother you any longer. So yes, this was my entire look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll give it a go, and I will see you in my next video.